Hello guys and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a pretty quick video, no intro, no music, minimal editing if anything. Uh, it has come to my attention that one of my videos or old videos actually has gained some popularity. It was kind of left a bit ambiguous as what the solution was. That would be my troubleshooting a gas block issue in the 300 Blackout AR. There was one significant change. So to just cut to the chase, the solution ended up being a gas block issue. I ended up needing to just change the gas block to something that was a little more open. After it started taking in more air, it started cycling without problems. It shot subsonic, it shot supersonic, and it wasn't overpressured. You can tell by the shelling how it throws it out once it ejects. If it's throwing it out forward to you, it most likely means it's overpressured. Mine tends to be right in the middle or sometimes back. So if anything, it might be a little under pressure, but haven't had a problem with it. Gems are very minimal. So let me show you what those other big changes were there. All right, so as you may know, this is my AR. What's it called? It's a Diamondback lower. It also used to have a Diamondback upper, but this is actually a Palmetto upper. It is an 8.5 inch Thunder Blackout upper. I know Palmetto. I get it. I know. Listen, it hasn't failed me. It shoots pretty accurately. The quality is actually really nice. Now, in the video, I did explain that my spring was still a rifle spring, which they tend to be a little longer, just because it can take that 5.56. Most likely, you're using a 5.56 on those configurations, but 300 Blackout rifles also use the same spring. At first, I was kind of questioning how would the spring be the issue of the 16-incher used it pretty well. I'm not sure if because of it shouldn't really because the barrel might be longer, but the gas block is still positioned in the same place. So there's no way it's getting more air. The major change in this AR has actually been this. This is by Strike Industries. It's a PDW, I believe, or PDW brace. So now what changed with this? My spring, my buffer spring. After I did fix the gas block issue, my AR started working pretty well, but I also did change the spring to a carbine spring, which is what I ran with. So it might have been a combination of both, which made it easier for the gun to cycle. Now, with this one, if I can get this out, because it usually comes out when I don't want it to, but as you can see, the spring is a bit shorter. It's a bit more spaced out, I believe, and the buffer weight is actually smaller. Surprisingly, it is flat. I'm pretty sure that might be one of the things you really kind of notice right off the bat. This is a flat spring. It's not roundish like the regular ones that come into your standard ARs. I think once I changed it out, it was consistent shooting, consistent cycling, consistent opening of the bolt. Pretty much everything. Haven't had any issues with it. There we go. So my AR has definitely changed. Of course, it is empty and unsafe. Unsafe. Well, I almost switched to the fire there, but it's empty, of course. But it's unsafe. Always keep it like that. Indoors. Quite the change, as you can kind of see. I've invested quite a bit of money and attention to this one. Definitely one that I'm pretty proud of. I guess that's kind of my first build, kind of messing around with changing out parts, and sometimes you luck out and everything works harmonically, sometimes you don't, and you have to just troubleshoot everything and see what's the problem. Luckily for me, it seems like the gas block issue, changing that out for something that could carry a lot more air, fix it, and as well as a carbine spring. uh, I don't know if I could have gone exclusive. I'd have to test out my rifle spring, but to do that I'd have to change out the whole buffer, because this isn't one that comes out easily. It's a lot more complicated than just a regular brace or stock that you just slide on. This one's actually on there, and I have to unscrew the whole thing. But I can change up the upper to another lower, maybe Austin's, and I'll test that out. So the solution: just go and look out for your gas block. Maybe try a adjustable gas block would be my best recommendation there, so you don't have to mess up anything. And if you're really not unsure, go talk to somebody who knows. Go to an FFL. Most of the times they do that type of work, or they might know somebody they can recommend you to. Other than that, that's about it. So just keep in mind your buffer spring and your gas block if you're going to be switching out your the length of your barrel. Other than that, you should be good. Yeah. I really like this little thing. It's fun. It's just a joy. I love to shoot this little thing at the range. It's just fantastic. Austin judges me for it all the time. He's like, "Hey, short AR, they're not good." But it's 300 blackout. You only need about 8 inches of barrel for a full burn. So from this to 16, you're not gonna see a lot of change on that speed. It's just fantastic round. Yeah, maybe I'm biased, but you're not going to convince me otherwise. I think 300 blackout is the future ballistics of ARs, and you can change my mind. Okay, see you guys until next time. One last thing. So I'm working on the October video right now. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a pretty good one. But I did run into an issue where my phone overheated and I lost two very important files, which were the intros. I'm going to see how I can get around that. And following me to the range is my sister and Robert. They both have channels, and I'll be linking them down in the description and as well in the video once it comes out. I hope you guys also enjoy that. See ya.